Have you ever wondered how to touch a mature woman in a way that awakens deep emotions and creates an unforgettable connection? Most men think it's all about physical touch. But the real secret lies in subtlety, timing, and emotional presence. Today, I'm revealing 7 powerful touch points that can make any older woman feel truly seen, desired, and irresistibly drawn to you. But here's the question: do you believe touch is more than just physical? Drop a 1 if you agree. Or a 0 if you're unsure. And don't forget to subscribe for more game-changing insights. Let's dive in. Rocket fire. The lower back, a subtle touch of protection. At first glance, the lower back may seem like an ordinary place. But don't be fooled by its simplicity. This area holds incredible power. It's a silent yet strong way to communicate protection, trust, and connection. When touched the right way, it sends a message that words simply can't express: I'm here for you. Picture this: you're walking side by side through a crowded space or helping her up a set of stairs. Your hand gently rests on the small of her back, guiding her without force, offering silent but steady support. This seemingly small gesture speaks volumes about your awareness, confidence, and ability to lead without dominating. It makes her feel safe, cared for, and subtly reinforces the idea that she can rely on you. The secret to mastering this touch is fluidity and lightness. It should feel effortless, never stiff, never possessive. You're not holding her back or pushing her forward, you're simply present in a way that reassures and comforts. Whether it's opening a door for her, leading her through a busy street, or simply walking beside her, a well-placed hand on the lower back creates a unique and intimate connection. So, have you ever used this touch before? Drop a 1 if you'll try it. Or a 0 if you're still unsure. Let's keep the conversation going. Rocket fire. The nape, a touch that sparks intimacy. The nape of a woman's neck is one of the most delicate and intimate areas of her body. A well-placed touch here can create an electric connection, one that lingers in her mind long after the moment has passed. Unlike more obvious places, the nape is subtle, elegant, and deeply personal, making it the perfect spot to cultivate closeness without being too forward. Imagine this: you're sharing a quiet conversation, standing close, and as she laughs, you gently brush your fingers across the back of her neck. This light, almost imperceptible touch can send a wave of sensation down her spine, awakening emotions she hasn't felt in years. The key is subtlety. This isn't about grabbing or massaging, but rather creating a whisper of contact that lingers in her mind. Why does this touch work so well? Because the nape is a naturally vulnerable area. And when a woman allows you close enough to touch it, she's granting you a silent form of trust. By treating it with care, whether through a gentle caress, a light brush of fingertips, or a brief touch during a hug, you deepen the emotional connection between you. So, do you believe in the power of a simple yet strategic touch? Drop a 1 if you're ready to try it. Or a 0 if you need more convincing. Let's explore this together. The arm, a natural bridge to connection. The arm may not seem like the most obvious place to touch, but when done right, it becomes a powerful tool for building intimacy and trust. It's a neutral yet deeply effective area, casual enough to feel natural, yet intimate enough to create a sense of closeness. A light touch on the arm can bridge the gap between physical connection and emotional chemistry without feeling forced or overly forward. Picture this: you're deep in conversation, exchanging laughter and meaningful glances. As she makes a point, you gently place your hand on her arm for just a second. reinforcing the moment. This simple, natural movement subtly tells her, I'm here. I'm engaged. And I'm fully present with you. Unlike a bold or aggressive move, a touch on the arm feels effortless and organic, making it one of the most effective ways to establish warmth and attraction. The key is spontaneity. Your touch should feel unplanned, like a reflex driven by genuine connection. A slight graze when emphasizing a point. A lingering moment when you both share a joke. Or a gentle squeeze during a moment of empathy all work to build a sense of familiarity and trust. The beauty of this touch is its versatility. It can be used anywhere, anytime, and in any situation to bring you closer. Do you think small gestures like this make a big impact? Drop a 1 if you agree. Or a 0 if you're still skeptical. Let's dive deeper into these subtle yet powerful techniques. The knee, a subtle yet powerful gesture. The knee is an often overlooked but incredibly effective point of connection. It's a space that naturally invites touch, whether you're sitting side by side, engaged in deep conversation, or simply sharing a quiet moment together. Unlike more obvious areas, a touch on the knee is intimate yet casual, creating a bridge between familiarity and deeper attraction. Imagine this: you're sitting together, perhaps watching a movie, sipping a glass of wine, or lost in a heartfelt conversation. As the moment builds, your hand lightly rests on her knee for just a second before retreating. This effortless touch does more than just break the physical barrier, it creates a sense of closeness and comfort, showing that you're both at ease with each other. The secret to making this touch work is intentional subtlety. It's not about gripping or holding, it's about presence. A gentle brush of your fingers when sharing a laugh. A fleeting moment of contact when leaning in to listen more closely. These small actions spark connection without overwhelming the moment. Why does this work so well? Because the knee is an accessible yet sensitive spot, where the right touch can create anticipation and emotional warmth. If she responds by leaning in or mirroring your touch, you know the chemistry is there. Have you ever used this technique before? Drop a 1 if you'll try it. Or a 0 if you're curious to learn more. Let's keep unlocking these powerful secrets. Rocket fire. The waist, a touch that deepens connection. The waist is one of the most powerful yet delicate areas to touch. It's a place where intimacy, protection, and attraction come together effortlessly. A well-placed touch here can spark desire while also reinforcing trust and emotional closeness. When done right, it makes a woman feel both desired and secure, creating a bond that lingers beyond the moment. Imagine this: you're dancing together, moving in sync, and your hand gently rests on her waist, guiding her without force. Or perhaps you're walking side by side, and as you laugh together, your hand instinctively finds her waist for just a second. A brief but meaningful moment of connection. Unlike more aggressive or forward touches, the waist is a space that allows for natural, effortless closeness, when approached with confidence and respect. The secret? Gentleness and timing. Your touch should feel light, intentional, and reassuring, not controlling. Whether you're leading her through a crowd, pulling her in for a warm embrace, or adjusting your stance while sitting together, the key is making the touch feel fluid and effortless. This type of touch works because it speaks to both physical chemistry and emotional connection. It subtly conveys your attraction while making her feel safe in your presence. If she leans into it, you know she's comfortable and receptive. What do you think? Does the waist hold the key to deeper attraction? Drop a 1 if you're ready to try it. Or a 0 if you want more insights. Let's keep exploring these powerful techniques. Rocket fire. The hands, a timeless gesture of connection. The hands may seem like an obvious point of contact. But don't underestimate their power. A well-timed touch on a woman's hand can spark warmth, trust, and deep emotional connection. It's one of the most natural yet intimate gestures, offering a sense of security while subtly expressing attraction. Unlike other areas, touching her hands is universally accepted, making it an easy and effective way to build closeness. Imagine this: you're sitting across from her at a cozy cafe, engaged in a deep conversation. As she shares a thought, you gently place your hand over hers for a brief moment, locking eyes with a soft smile. It's a simple gesture, yet it speaks volumes. It tells her, "I'm here. I'm listening. I'm with you." This kind of touch reassures, comforts, and invites her into deeper intimacy without overwhelming her. The key to making this work: spontaneity and softness. Let your touch be light, natural, and effortless. Whether it's a subtle graze when passing her a drink, a gentle squeeze when sharing a heartfelt moment, or an extended touch while walking hand in hand, the way you handle her hands tells her everything about your confidence and emotional depth. So, do you believe in the power of a simple touch? Drop a 1 if you're ready to use it, or a 0 if you need more convincing. Let's keep discovering what makes attraction truly irresistible. Rocket fire. The wrist, a subtle yet irresistible touch. The wrist is one of the most underrated yet incredibly powerful areas to touch. It's a delicate, highly sensitive spot that, when touched the right way, can ignite chemistry and create a sense of deep intimacy. Unlike more obvious places, a light touch on the wrist feels personal, refined, and effortlessly seductive, offering just a glimpse of what's possible without being too forward. Imagine this: you're sitting close, lost in conversation, and you casually take her wrist for a moment, tracing your fingers lightly across the skin as you emphasize a point. Or perhaps you're saying goodbye, and instead of a quick handshake, you gently grasp her wrist for a second longer than expected, letting the warmth linger. This kind of touch is subtle, but it creates anticipation and curiosity, leaving her wanting more. The key to making this work: softness and restraint. A delicate touch on the wrist can send a powerful message: confidence, interest, and emotional depth, all without saying a word. And if you want to elevate the moment, a light kiss on the inner wrist is one of the most effortlessly intimate gestures you can make, instantly evoking romance and intrigue. So, do you think subtle touches like this can be more powerful than words? Drop a 1 if you're ready to try it, or a 0 if you're still curious. Let's keep unlocking the secrets of deep attraction. Rocket fire. The golden rules of touch: how to connect without losing attraction. Mastering the art of touch isn't just about where you place your hands, it's about how you do it. A well-executed touch can create deep emotional and physical attraction, while a poorly timed or forced one can break the moment entirely. Here's how to touch with confidence, subtlety, and the perfect balance of control and spontaneity. 1. Never force it, let the moment flow. The most attractive touches are the ones that feel natural. If you force a touch or make it feel mechanical, she will sense it instantly. The key is to be aware of her comfort level. If she leans in, she's open to more. If she pulls back, respect her space and let the connection build organically. 2. Lightness is power, less is more. A gentle touch creates anticipation, while an aggressive one can feel overbearing. The magic is in the lightness of your fingers, the way they barely graze her skin. leaving her curious for more. It's about suggesting intimacy rather than demanding it. 3. Read her reactions, follow the signals. A woman's body language tells you everything. If she leans into your touch, mirrors your movements, or doesn't pull away, she's comfortable. But if she stiffens, crosses her arms, or subtly steps back, it's a sign to ease off. Attraction is about mutual energy. Let her response guide your next move. The secret to unforgettable touch: confidence, timing, and respect. Drop a 1 if you're ready to master it, or a 0 if you want to dive even deeper. Let's continue exploring the keys to irresistible attraction. Rocket fire. The power of touch, your key to deeper connection. Attraction isn't just about words, it's about presence, confidence, and the way you make a woman feel with something as simple as a touch. When done right, touch can create intense emotional and physical chemistry, making her feel seen, desired, and deeply connected to you. Now, it's your turn. Will you use these techniques to build real attraction? Drop a 1 if you're ready to elevate your game, or a 0 if you want more insights. And if you found this valuable, hit subscribe and turn on notifications, because the next lesson is even better.